Let's just shuffle. Let's just skip.
Skip, skip, skip.
Skip.
Skip, skip, skip.
Skip, skip, skip.
That used to be me. Now, I'm on the mission to create the perfect shuffle, where every song in the library is less than 50% skippable. What's up? I'm Trent Windsor. We're here in search of the perfect shuffle. It's time for another segment of clearing out the archives where I shuffle my music and whichever album pops up, that is the album I review song by song. Last week we shuffled our music and the album that popped up was Pony by Rex Orange County. Rex Orange County is a pop artist from England who originally started out on SoundCloud and was quickly recognized by Tyler the Creator. Rex collaborated with Tyler on his album Flower Boy, and that quickly propelled him into the spotlight and made him a favorite amongst hip-hop fans that wear overalls. Pony is his third full-length album, and it's the first album that I've actually really paid a lot of attention to. So let's find out what the appeal is as I review it song by song. Before we go any further, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, so why not? Song number 1 is called 10 out of 10. And it has a very cool 90s VHS synth pop vibe. One thing that I love about Rex Orange County, and especially in this song, is his voice. It's very quirky, it's a little bit talky, but because of the lack of pretension in his singing voice, it feels very honest as well. The lyrics are very conversational and they feel very relatable, which is a huge credit to Rex Orange County's songwriting skills. It's a song about being in the process of finding self-confidence. He talks about how right now he kind of feels like a 5, but if he gets his crap together, maybe by the end of the year he'll feel like a 10. And I think that self-pep talk is something that we've all had to go through in life. It's an incredibly catchy melody, very well written, and I just love the overall feel of this song. I would say it's 20% skippable. Song number 2 is called Always. This track feels very sentimental, very nostalgic. It's what I call a New Year's Eve song. If you think about maybe the way that like Auld Lang Syne makes you feel, or at least it's similar to the way that it makes me feel. It's that sentimentality, that nostalgia, yet hopeful for the future. It's a nice slow jam. The saxophones and horns on this track are an absolute joy. As I've said before, I'll never complain about a sexy sax. I better never say never. Justin Bieber taught me better than that. Another big strength for this track is that it's very dynamic. There's some low, stripped back parts of this song that are very nice. And with the addition of harmonies and more instrumentals, it really swells, has some great crescendos, and some really high highs. I would say this song is 25% skippable. Song number 3 is called Laser Lights. For the first third, it's like really stripped back jazz. And then as the song goes on, instrumentation kind of grows and fills out the track. Most of his lyrics are kind of half-talked, almost rapped, which is not my favorite. He just doesn't have a great rap voice. What really makes it worthwhile for this song is the beautiful, very jazzy instrumentals that create a really nice soundscape, make it feel almost magical in a sense. I would say it's still 40% skippable. Song number 4 is called Face to Face. This one has a supremely catchy chorus. I think that's something that Rex Orange County does so well, is just molding these melodies. One thing that I really think is cool about this song is that no two choruses are done the exact same way. There's always a different instrumentation, a different styling almost, which keeps it dynamic, keeps it interesting. His raw, honest, and emotional vocal delivery really adds to a song like this, which is about being uncertain within a long-distance relationship. One line that I think really exemplifies the genius of Rex Orange County's songwriting, he says, "I miss her like she was my only friend." It's such a simple statement, but it's so beautiful. And this album is packed chock full of those kind of simple and beautiful lyrics. I would say this song is also 25% skippable. Song number 5 is called Stressed Out. It's a nice little ballad, but it seems a little bit underdone. It's just missing a certain little something. I feel like there's just one piece that got lost somewhere. But you know what? Rex Orange County continues to do his thing. It's a nice tune, and the lyrics are so great and so simple. I would still say this song is 35% skippable. Song number 6 is called Never Had the Balls. It's about a town that does not have a Big Five, or a Dick's, or a Shields, or any other sporting goods stores. It's a super peppy and upbeat song. It is a little bit kitschy though. It kind of sounds like the finale in a musical almost. You know, musicals, they are over the top and corny just by nature, but in kind of a glorious way. This sounds like it could be the final song in a musical. Because it is so catchy and so fun, I would say that it's 40% skippable. Song number 7 is called Pluto Projector. This is probably the slowest song on the album, and it's incredibly heartfelt. For those of you who watch this channel pretty regularly, you may know that me and ballads don't always get along. This ballad works for me, and the reason it works for me is because it's very simple, it feels very honest, and it's really sentimental. A major strength for this song is that the chord structure is such that it really accentuates those sentimental moments and brings out the color in those emotions. The production uses interesting percussion effects, which really spices it up and makes it stand out from other ballads. And not only that, there's a beautiful use of guitars, strings, vocal harmonies, all at different times to make this song dynamic even though it is a ballad. I think this song is incredibly well done. Probably the best song on the album. I'd say it's 15% skippable. Song number 8 is called Every Way, and it's really beautiful and special piano ballad. Once again, it's those beautifully simple lyrics and his very raw and honest vocal delivery that make this song just work in all of the right ways emotionally. I think this song is very well paced. I can't overstate how well paced this song is. And it's got these really nice jazzy flourishes, which are flashy but not too flashy. They make the song interesting, they give it color, but they don't take away from the emotion of the ballad itself. I would say this song is 30% skippable. Song number 9 is called It Gets Better.
Got better.
This song does not fit in with the rest of the songs on this album. It feels more like a Drake song, or maybe like Jason Derulo, one of those big R&B pop artists. It's got this very punchy, flashy production. I love the production. I think it's a well-written song. I just don't think it's well-written for Rex Orange County. I don't think he's the artist to sing it. I would love to hear a version of this song sung by Frank Ocean with a Kanye West verse right in the middle. I think that would be incredible. So I would say this one is 55% skippable. Song number 10 is called It's Not the Same Anymore. It's another sentimental ballad, very beautiful strings and such. It's very, very long, much too long, especially when he's been able to do the same thing in a more concise way, in a much better way on a lot of the other tracks in this album. One thing I do want to give this song credit for is probably his best singing on the whole album. Despite that, I'd have to say this song is 60% skippable. Mathematically, adding everything up, this album as a whole is 35% skippable. The world that Rex Orange County creates with this album looks a lot like reality, but it's beautified and colored with jazzy flourishes, infectious pop hooks, and someone who's willing to speak his mind in such a beautifully simple way. Alright, let's shuffle our music and see which album I'll be reviewing next. Alright, we're just going to go into our music library here, go into albums, and hit shuffle. Alright, looks like the next album I'll be reviewing is To the Innocent by Thingy. If you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, let me know in the comments below what you think about Rex Orange County and what you think about Pony. I am okay if you disagree with me. I believe that all musical opinions are valid, and I'd love to hear yours. I'll leave links in the description below for the music video for this album, as well as links for my podcast, Music Meritocracy, my playlist for Best of 2019, and my playlist for Best of 2020, which I am updating all the time. I'm Trent Windsor, and this is The Perfect Shuffle.